It's team that's positioned right at the bottom of the table against the home side, which is placed third at the moment. I'm speaking of the Delhi Capitals and the Lucknow Super Giants, two teams with contrasting form as far as the run-up to this game is concerned. Lucknow, though, could possibly be going top if they win the match against Delhi Capitals today. For Delhi, it's just been the solitary win against the Chennai Super Kings. But news from the Ikana, which is where this match is being played. Also, speaking of the venue, let's also tell you that the toss has taken place and it is going to be played at the black soil surface, not the red soil surface, which also is something that we've seen.
Every ground has a black and a red soil surface now.
Multiple.
Ahmedabad also has now black and red. Mumbai also now
predominantly red.
Oh, it's only, but now they've created everywhere. They are creating this. What are they doing?
Hybrid. They are creating hybrids everywhere.
So that what is the point? Then every place was known to have what was natural to them. Nah? You knew when you went to the west of the country, you would get red soil, right? When you were in the north of the country, you're getting black soil. You knew all of that. Now every ground has multiple surfaces.
Globalization.
They take pitch and conditions out
This
of
is
the equation.
Indianization. Globalization would mean Australia se will
This is killing
To be fair, a lot of our grounds now, sometimes the bounce you get does resemble Aussie South African conditions. So you've done it.
But this is killing diversity, na then.
Exactly.
Hashtag diversity.
See, you're taking the pitch and conditions out of the equation.
You're not
No,
taking
I'm
that
I'm not
out.
doing anything of the
If
sort.
this pitch,
No.
if there is a ground where pitch is not out of equation, is in equation, is the game that is going
Exactly.
to happen.
Why is it that the captain who's won the toss is supposed to bat first? Because he knows as the game goes on, becomes very tough. Last time against Gujarat, they made 160 seem like 260 the way they were bowling.
Well, if you look at it, the nature, they're playing the red soil.
Black.
They're playing in the black.
See, but he's confused.
It's going to be, look, Ekana's always
He doesn't care
Yeah.
No, I do.
because eventually performance is the same.
Black soil gives me some hope.
Acha.
Black soil gives me some hope. Kuldeep Yadav coming back into the attack gives me greater hope. Mukesh Kumar coming back into the attack also gives me a little more hope. And
finally, when the IPL is reaching halfway stage, Delhi Capitals pick up decentish playing 11.
No, it's not halfway stage.
Almost, it's the sixth game that they're playing.
the way Siddharth's counting the IPL.
It's not halfway.
Yeah, seven
It's
is
seven,
halfway.
seven.
He said
I'm
almost.
almost
This is not
halfway.
wrong.
Almost halfway.
No, 7 is halfway. No,
Yeah.
now they'll
14
have.
games.
14 games.
This year they haven't switched
Acha,
to
they
the.
haven't-
It's still the 14 game model.
Yeah.
So he's not wrong.
Almost, yes. You can ban me for other things, but not this. So see,
Don't
look-
remind us.
I know, honestly. Look at your Delhi
We are not been panning you. You've been panning everyone who
I
is
know.
booing.
And yourself.
How dare they boo? This is not done. This will not be
Thought I
accepted.
was off yesterday.
Yeah, I know. I'll just give a Virat Kohli thing. That's the
See,
reaction.
Kohli
I got
himself
a-
knows
I
what's.
got a consolation message from this friend of mine who was quoting yesterday. I got a consolation message.
Who
from
wants to
him
meet
yesterday.
him?
Yes.
Why won't you organize
Okay, the
that
consolation
meeting?
is
The
commiserations
consolation
for
is-
Delhi losing.
The consolation is that I feel for you because you have to listen to this. He's like, I'm pretty sure you have to listen to this off camera as well.
I know
No,
that.
he doesn't know the half of it.
Yeah, he doesn't know the entirety of it. I know it is thankless.
No,
what to do.
I know to have an opinion and a strong one at that, no problem. That's what we like, and he has one. But now he is insisting not only will I have that opinion, everyone
else
has
should
to
have.
also believe in that.
No.
Yeah.
That's
Absolutely.
being dictatorial of it.
KJU vibes.
Don't take it too seriously, KGU.
I know. GU, JJU, no. KJU.
GU, JJU.
I know. So.
Was that played in the biggest pre-wedding bash of the year?
I can't recollect. Honestly.
It would have been.
I don't know. I can't comment because I didn't hear about it.
Even if you didn't hear, or that's all that
No.
came on social media.
Even on social media, I didn't see or hear.
So that's what I
anything.
want to know. If you didn't see it on social media, then it didn't happen.
He's not as online as some of us are. Quote me.
Very. I'm quite off social media nowadays, so it's good.
Because unlike you guys, he has real friends and many
In
to
office.
interact. Yes, you guys don't have any. You're loners, so you're always like on phone looking for your companionship. He has enough.
Pawan, you should be the last person to laugh.
Why?
The fact that Siddharth took note tells me a thing or two.
His wisecracks just before coming down to the show was a treat upstairs.
Sure.
Pawan.
I missed his voice cracks. Which one?
Oh,
Oh,
yes. Oh, PQR. Yes. That.
Those cannot even remotely
Yeah.
be mentioned over here. But
Exactly.
what can be mentioned over here is the playing 11s of the two sides that we can mention. And since Siddharth feels that Delhi have done a decent job in terms of naming an 11 or decent 11,
No, we always start with batting first.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
Lucknow Super
we'll go
Giants.
ahead and tell you.
You may like Delhi or not like, I don't know. The jury is still out on that. Whether you like them or you
He's
don't.
wearing a cap and he straightened the flag.
Yeah, flags and out.
Yes. So Lucknow Super Giants, this is their batting 11. That's the Quinton de Kock, KL Rahul, Devdutt Padikkal.
Lucky man.
Very. Marcus Stoinis.
Exactly. How on earth does Devdutt Padikkal keep getting chances one after the other?
And a Deepak Huda's bench.
Yeah, Deepak Huda is sitting out. He only got one game.
And that was an impact player, if I'm not mistaken.
No, but why? There needs to be an investigation. Is the captain favouring?
There's a joke in my mind which I can't track.
But
They are both Karnataka boys.
No, also.
what is the coach doing then?
Yeah, what is Mr. Langer doing?
He's making videos for social media about his favorite dish.
Yeah.
Or even because he was a left-hander, so he's backing
Amongst
the
many
left-hander.
Yeah. Two left-handers in the top three. Well done.
No, but I must say Devdutt Padikkal is a very lucky man. Very lucky man. And I think the one thing that's helping him is the fact that they've won the last couple of games. So,
Yeah.
that's helped him keep that position. Had they lost and were under pressure, he would have gone. But then why does a team want to be in a situation that you need to lose to then get the fix right?
To drop an underperformer.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you get that. I think he's mighty lucky. And he's mighty lucky also to be batting ahead of players like Stoinis, who's shown a mixed bag form in some games, not in others. Nicholas Pooran, yes, has been in form. In fact, Ayush Badoni also has played a
Got
good
20
knock or
ball
two.
11
Yeah.
last time. And in fact, Badoni's best form came at number 3. So he would be feeling aggrieved, saying, listen, how is it that this guy is batting ahead of me when his performances so far have done nothing to merit it?
Agreed.
Nothing.
Completely agree. Completely. Very lucky man, Devdutt Padikkal.
Devdutt
Very
Padikkal,
lucky,
indeed.
man.
DDP.
So you've got DDP, then Marcus Stoinis, Nicholas Pooran, Ayush Badoni, Krunal Pandya. That is a packed batting lineup. Then they've got Arshad Khan, Ravi Bishnoi, Naveenul Haq and Yash Thakur.
Thakur.
Arshad Khan, for those of you all wondering, he's coming in place of Mayank Yadav.
And if memory serves me right, he did have a couple of seasons for the Mumbai Indians. He didn't play much.
Yeah.
But I think this is his second or third franchisee. I definitely remember that he was part of the Mumbai Indians, but I will get a confirmation if anybody can do that. Give the
So
confirmation.
this also tells us that Mohsin continues to recover.
Yes.
He's still not fully fit.
And-
it was expected that it'll be touch and go for him,
Yep.
as let's say was the case with both Mukesh and Kuldeep as well. But those two obviously getting into the 11. We'll come to the Delhi 11 in just a
And
bit.
Mayank
Mohsin-
Yadav mostly until
Mayank we
until
knew-
April 19th.
Mayank we knew would be missing out on 2 games. The Chennai game possibly is what he could be back for.
Even that is a bit touch and go.
That's on the 19th.
Yeah, I think he's missing that also because the LSG management are not given too many positive updates on Mayank. So maybe he's missing even that. He was, no?
There we go.
There we go.
No,
Okay.
there was an update yesterday. PTI filed a story about Mayank.
Okay, there is a bit of swelling. It's not a tear. It's not anything. Whether that makes him fit for the Chennai game on 19th, we
what was
don't.
told to us by
This
the
time
No,
the
Justin,
was
Justin,
some
no,
abdominal issue.
Justin Langer, because I read it, he did come up with a statement. He says there's soreness in the lower abdominal area,
Yeah.
and he's missing the next 2 game.
So that
Plays.
means he's back for Chennai.
He's back for Chennai. I think
Yeah.
Yeah, he's missing this and he's missing the
15th.
14th.
He has said that the plan is to have Mayank fit for the match against Chennai
There we
Super
go.
Kings on April the 19th. Yes.
Okay. So he's missing this and the KKR game
And the
on
KKR.
Sunday.
Shane's relieved.
Obviously.
Yeah, but I think Kolkata Eden on a day pitch, I don't know. Maybe you wouldn't have that much of an
But
impact on
interestingly,
that.
the update is Langer also expects Mohsin to be available for the KKR game.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, so Mohsin's available for the KKR game and Mayank for the game after that.
Yeah.
There's two ways of looking at it. Mohsin is been in pretty bad form so early in the season, but he's a quality bowler. He's done well more often than not in the IPL. 2 years now, you've seen him put in some good performances. So who knows? Anyway, on to the DC 11.
But if you look at it, Yash Thakur has stepped up well.
Oh, big time.
Became the second LSG
for-
bowler
he
to
got-
take a 5-wicket haul. Yeah, 5 for 30. He joined Mark Wood, the other LSG bowler to take 5 wickets. So
Aren't they batting not that deep today? Aren't
Yeah, it's
they?
surprising. They're only batting
Yeah.
till 7,
Correct.
which is exactly where Delhi Capitals are batting to.
Unless they have realized that, listen, if that's the, again, it is condition specific, because last time when Lucknow were batting, it did seem like that they were, the strike rate wasn't, or something was a priority. They decided to bat deep. Probably also at that time it did seem like they were under par, but then you saw how the pitch played out. So it is a pitch where 160-ish, 65, 68 is like a match winning total.
Correct.
And if that is going to be your approach, then you expect most batters to be conservative. And then they've thought that if that's the approach, then why pack the batting lineup? So your batting is still Krunal Pandya in that sense.
Impact, I'm guessing, would be Manimaran
Siddharth.
Obviously, they're bowling second.
So they're bowling second.
maybe a Badoni goes out.
But unless
No, but only why would
Yeah, most
Or a
likely.
Devdutt Padikkal.
Yeah, one or the other.
But unless they also have the option, I think what they will do is they've got Deepak Hooda on the bench.
Gautam too.
Yeah, in case there is a collapse.
Correct. Krishnappa Gautam would also give you the same option. Bowls a bit of off spin, but can tonk it lower down.
Yeah.
So that's two players they
Much better lower order bat if you look at it. Deepak Hooda is predominantly a middle order.
middle order.
middle order, 3-4.
Yes.
Nothing higher than that.
No, Hooda used to bat lower down also earlier.
But again, the one season that he did well again came batting higher up the order. Last year as well. Take for
No,
example.
Initially he was SRH man.
Yeah, I remember.
don't
He
even
was
remember.
a
He was
finisher.
6'7". Yeah. He was a 6'7" batter to begin with. He also played for Rajasthan, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct.
Yes.
Also a lower middle order batter. That's where he made his name.
Yeah.
And then once he made his name, then you start pushing him higher up. Yeah. But he's batted
again,
there.
Off late again for the Indian team as well. I remember, those couple of times that he was batted lower down the order in New Zealand and let's say last season of the IPL.
World T20.
Huh?
T20 World Cup 2022.
T20 World Cup as well. So again, none of those things went well for him. So him and Badoni, like we were saying when we were trying to make their 11 ahead of the season start as well, was both these batters, because they didn't give you the kind of returns batting at 6-7, probably the idea would be to have them bat at 3-4. But such is the batting order for LSG, too many middle order batters. As a result, somebody like a Puran's not getting enough time to bat out there, who's their most successful batter in the tournament so far. So how do you bring somebody like a Badoni there? And to that mix, by the way, you've added a Devdutt Padikkal as well.
And Deepak Hooda was on the bench.
And
So
Deepak
it's
Hooda
tough.
was on the
It's very tough.
It's tough.
So plan B substitute or the impact player will be a Deepak Hooda or a Krishnappa Gautam.
Yeah.
Plan A is obviously Manimaran Siddharth, right?
Yeah.
Or unless it really turns, then you can be tempted to bring in a Amit Mishra as well.
Yeah, but I think Manimaran is the one who
So
got
far he's been
Virat
the-
Kohli, yeah.
Yeah.
With an in-swinger.
And get good swing for a spinner.
Last match as well, look at the fact that Manimaran Siddharth, then you had
Krunal.
Pandya, Bishnoi, and a fourth spinner. I think there was
You're counting
Naveen Haq.
no, not Naveen. Naveen wasn't the one. Naveen wasn't one. Again, all of them coming together to bowl some 10 overs for 48, picking up 4 wickets.
Yeah,
as
Krunal
well.
got 3 for 11 and Manimaran Siddharth also.
So why are you looking for the fourth spinner? No? Your 10 overs are done with the three spinners.
Again, 2-2. I think that they used 2 of the 4. Maybe I don't know if they had the.
See, Yash Thakur and
Three
Naveen
with
Haq
them.
bowled 4. I think only one of the other bowlers, I think Stoinis chipped in with 2 overs. if
No,
I'm not-
Stoinis was impact subbed out last time.
Oh, he
if
was
memory
impact
serves me
subbed.
right.
Anyhow, so again, if the surface to play out the same way, then spin is going to be king.
King, indeed. And let's see the Delhi Capitals. who
Big
are-
news, by the way, for Delhi Capitals. Jake Fraser McGurk finally gets a game.
Yes.
But where does he play? When I look at that 11, that's
Go down the order, probably.
which is not ideal.
So, okay.
Where did he get all the runs playing in IL T20? He was batting at number 3.
But-
there is Shea hope that they.
But then you
come-
can't get in a Shea Hope at number 6. He can't bat at 6 or
Exactly.
7.
So it's not like it's a good thing done.
One way they can do it is
Drop David Warner?
No, drop.
Rishabh Pant to 6, 7.
No, drop Prithvi Shaw, bring in Ricky Boy.
Yeah, finally, son. Then he'll get. Then they can get.
Or now
They can
Prithvi Shaw
play
has been
and
guaranteed
open.
a few games.
Then they can open with McGurk, nah?
Yeah.
McGurk and Warner. That's a good opening combination. Ask the West Indies.
Aussie pair, yeah.
Ask the West
And then
Indies.
Ricky Bui can go where? McCarthy.
There is more to it.
No, I'm saying for your sake, that's how you can fit him in.
Yeah.
Justice
And
for
that's
Ricky
when
Bui.
Harshit has been the most passionate regarding DC was.
Yeah, Ricky
Bui.
Bui. That's the only time he's like showed passion
I
for his
wanted
team.
to see something new because again I don't want to see the same story play out all over again. Make 2024 look like 2022, 2023. I was looking for something different.
But so far in the 2 games, he's done pretty well, Prithvi Shaw. If you're
Three games.
Three
he
games.
played, and
The
2 is
Mumbai
been very
game-
good.
Yeah.
The Mumbai game in particular.
Mumbai game and what was the first one? Chennai. He did well there.
He batted pretty well and he gave that impetus at the top of
I
the
was saying
order.
he's done enough to guarantee himself 4-5 games.
Yeah. But somewhere down the line, Shea Hope, I'm telling you, that's a problem. Because you don't have confidence in your middle order. That's why you have packed him with a anchor. Okay, it's like attack, anchor. Rishabh Pant a floater. Stubbs and Jake Fraser McGurk. You're not giving them too many deliveries to play with.
Actually, if you look at the Delhi Capitals batting lineup, it looks really a strong, potent batting lineup. The only trouble that I see for them is going to be the surface. It's not going to be to the liking of a Prithvi
Fraser
Shaw or a David
Yes.
Warner, all of
See,
them. Tristan Stubbs,
anyway a
McGurk, none of
testy
those
surface
guys.
for batters who are in form, let's say. Because
Tasty surface, you said.
Testy.
Testy.
None of the batters are going to find it tasty, and because again, not the kind of surface that they'll be licking their lips with. But anyhow, the fact being, it's anyway going to be a difficult surface for any of them to come because they're all free stroke makers. This is going to be a slow, sluggish wicket where 148 was the average score last year. Today, this year as well, you see, that average sort of living up to its expectation all over again. So slower surface, none of these batters are truly in form, let's say. So it's going to be difficult for these free-flowing batters to go express themselves.
I think too much of batting there because when they will come out to bat, they will get another sub in, which could be
Abhishek
Abhishek Porel. So look at that batting. I think a lot of that batting is not going to be used because let's say, opener Shea Hope at 3, Rishabh 4, Tristan Stubbs 5, McGurk at 6, Akshar at 7, and you get another. So
Porel.
Akshar goes to 8 and you get, so Akshar at 8.
And an all
I
Indian
don't-
bowling attack.
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe an exception.
So they've given
Fraser McGurk,
a break that he truly deserved after all the hammering that he had for 3 games in a row. Rather, I should say 4 games in a row now.
But can I be honest, it doesn't look like a dropping. It seems more like a tactical tweak. Knowing that this kind of surface maybe doesn't have much for a Nokia, you bring in Fraser McGurk who adds a bit of both.
See, the pace that he bowls at, I think always it can be that pace that takes the pitch out of the equation, and with the experience that he has, just that he's been misfiring. So misfiring Andrik Nokia becomes more of a liability on this surface.
True.
And it's a good time as well for somebody who's conceded 20, 25, 20, 32. Those have been his scores in the last over that he's bowled for Delhi in the last 4 matches. It's a good time to give a break on this sort of a surface then.
Yeah. Thankfully, if you look at it, because what has gone wrong with Nauthier this season, and it shows in the fitness, it shows in the rustiness that's there. See, after he lost his contract, he hasn't played much. In the SA20 also, I don't think he played much for Pretoria Capitals, if I'm not mistaken.
No, I don't think so because he wasn't fit only.
He wasn't
Fit only,
fit.
then I think he was blessed with child, so he was busy, I think, with family. And then comes into the thick of the IPL where he's given the task of bowling the last over, which is something I felt that after a point, Delhi could have changed and Rishabh Pant could have changed. Let's say 2 games in, 3rd game also in, let's say the match that you had against KKR. After that, maybe Mumbai, you shouldn't have given him the last over, but you persisted. But also not to forget, and again, difficult for a captain to be making all those calls. There was a Khalil who's been hit or miss at times. Then you had Ishant, but Ishant had given 40 runs in 3 overs. Andrik Nokia had given away about 30 in the 3. So again, the more economical bowler on the day.
I mean, in that Mumbai wicket, 4 overs for 84, the game was done. Unfortunately, it was done by that time. That 32 run over proved to be the difference because had he just considered 20, Delhi still had a chance because
And
they
the
were.
Rajasthan game, the 25
25
run over
run
was to be the difference maker towards the end.
Yep. So yes, Mukesh, Ishant, Khalil. Aksar and Kuldeep, but if you want any kind of thing, if one bowler doesn't want to bowl entirely, you have a Fraser McGurk.
Exactly, he's a good option to put in the middle overs, leg spinner. Not the worst option in the world to have. And again, on the slow pitch, no harm having a third spinner, right?
Googly as well.
Yeah.
Good googly. Yes.
KL Rahul in contention?
Let's see.
For the orange cap or for a T20 World Cup spot?
You tell me.
Orange cap, I'd still give him half a chance. T20 World Cups, no way. No way. Something
The ship
drastic
has
has to
sailed.
3
happen.
days ago, if I had said this about Dinesh Karthik, also you would have said, and I know now also you guys are saying no, but you should see social media. Gone but I'm just saying how narratives change.
Hey, I know.
Gone berserk.
It's been aided
With
by
Dinesh
that
Karthik,
quip from
Dinesh
Rohit
Karthik,
Sharma.
Dinesh Karthik should be but people that was in good humor.
I know.
But people seriously, I did see seriously people saying that DK, because everyone else is batting out of position, the only one who's batting in position and scoring runs, DK.
And Jitesh.
But he's not
scoring runs.
He's a
So I'm saying the
77
only
runs
one
in
batting
total.
in position and scoring is right now Dinesh Karthik. A serious amount of folks who are
Time
batting.
warp part 2 loading. Nothing's changed
They're
from
even pointing
2022
out
then.
that don't say that he's retired and all. He's not announced his retirement. So
Yeah, because nothing screams wanting to play further than getting a broadcast career on the side.
that he had it even while he was playing for India.
That's also true. But then he was only a one format player, no? Kind of makes
So even now,
Yeah.
Even now,
where is it changed? Yes, Pawan.
5
You
years
can-
ago. That was the last time I think he played ODIs, right? TK. 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Producers are so efficient that they are so busy with other work that they forget that there's a live
Yeah.
also. They are thinking 2 steps ahead, saving pictures, for the next video, the next everything.
Parth is saying RCB's second highest Indian run scorer is Rahul Dravid with 898.
That is correct.
Correct.
yeah.
7,600 Virat. 898.
The gulf is enormous.
It's like the Grand Canyon.
Well, how can
Indian.
that be?
Indian.
How many Indian players?
Indian.
Indian.
Yeah,
So I was
Gale-
wondering.
Gale, AB and all would be miles ahead,
Yeah.
but they're not Indian. Gale is
Gale is
West
West
Indian.
This is
Indian.
a trivia that's been doing the rounds for good 3 weeks now.
Even Dravid has admitted RCB can't get their balance correct.
When did he say this?
He said
captain
this
admitted yesterday,
after
and
he
we don't
retired
have
in
polling
one of the
resources.
IPL shows about 4-5 years back. RCB can't get the balance. They struggle with the balance.
Ironically, they had more balance in the early day teams than they have now.
I'm surprised that KL played for them. Never.
He barely
Only
played
one
for them. He played one
One
season.
season,
After that, he was off to Sunrisers.
If you had
then
given him
Punjab.
2-3 seasons, he would have
He would have.
Yeah,
gotten there.
because 600 runs for him is just.
I mean, he had started in the 2016 season with RCB. Then, unfortunately,
I think in 17 only he was off to SRS.
but then he couldn't play, I think, because of that injury. So that's why he missed
Where we
that.
heard that before.
It was the precursor. It was the start of something, and that's why I think from 18 he was with PBKS.
Then PBKS, then LSG. So,
Okay.
Dhanush is saying Bumrah match winner, but final 2017 CT, 2021 WTC, 2023 World Cup. Where
क्या
was-
करें उसको ड्रॉप कर दें?
drop your. I see. I get your point, Dhanush. It's well taken, but I mean, you still have to be playing him, right?
See, in 2017 he bowled that no ball, which was costly. 2021 he looked very rusty because he's coming back from that injury.
Stress fracture was it?
Yeah, but 2023 man, he was the only guy along with Shami who had given you a chance. 2 wickets.
2 wickets he took.
Yeah, Marsh and Smith.
Yeah, it's not his fault they didn't have enough runs.
What do you do? Do without him?
Then that's it. Whatever even minuscule hope you have, kiss that goodbye also.
Next one.
Saurav Mukherjee saying it was hilarious and absurd at the same time when Nikhil defended VK yesterday and bashed RCB batting. It's sad that populism has taken over here too.
You know how you're doing a really good job when one person tells you you're being populist and the other says you're haters? Means you're doing something right.
Exactly.
Exactly. Indeed.
Okay. Sarat Chandra Yalamarti. What is he saying?
Nikhil
says-
sir, I think MI is wasting Nabi. So bring in a Tushara and strengthen bowling because MI hardly used 7
I
batters.
mean, yesterday that one Nabi over really set the tone, if you ask me. Because that one over, I think it was out of syllabus for both Virat and Faf. Virat
Yeah.
especially because his love for off spinners.
But man, I don't know. You have to fit in a Nuwan Tushara. That guy is in
He is.
great form, and the way how he can get that late swing. What troubled? I mean, Lasith Malinga was accurate, but he didn't have that much of good swing. With Tushara is getting insane swing.
But that's why I kind of agree with him that
Yes.
their batting is so strong, and the way they are batting. Anyway, Hardik has been batting like, he has to control the innings, so you're never going to give away his wicket. If that's the approach, some of those batters are going to have Tilak also.
Yeah.
So then you're never going to
Then
utilize that.
Who will they drop? They can't drop a Katseya.
You can drop a Nabi, as he said.
No, I would say drop a David.
But then you you can drop neither of them because you need their batting.
You can't drop anybody then.
On-
No, but I'm saying in like Tilak and all hardly being used, sometimes pushing him even lower down the order. Utilize them.
Nabi
Hardik also.
maybe, but again, I don't think you can drop David. Listen, on those
David, no.
on those Mumbai pitches, he'll win you 3 games comfortably.
Yeah, but then you can't drop a Katseya then. He's your pace bowling.
He's a strike bowler.
He's your strike bowler. So that's
Yes,
why-
and Nabi is actually the only one.
Yeesh. But then your one good spinner is going away then. I mean, Mumbai's spin bowlers don't inspire.
Listen, they've done a
confidence.
good thing by bringing in a Shreyas Gopal. I think someone who is a bit underrated in IPL. Again, I'll never forget that one season he had for RR. Where same season he got both Virat and AB's wickets.
Twice.
Yeah.
Twice, back-to-back games.
Yes.
So there's a good bowler there. He also gives you a bit of batting.
Yep.
So I don't think you should be panning him. You need to give him some time. He's not played a lot in recent seasons of the IPL.
No, he
He's
hasn't.
been carted around from franchise to franchise and always been a bench option.
Yep. But he always plays in his RCB. Beat that.
Piyush Nandre.
Piyush Nandre. Marcus Stoinis in middle overs versus Akshar Patel and Kuldeep at Ekana is big blunder. Ashton Turner deserves place here at Ekana. Also, handy off-break bowler against DC having 3 left-handers.
But Ashton Turner, really?
You don't
Is it
look at
not-
Ashton Turner the bowler, you look at Ashton Turner the bat.
Is it 2019 again?
No.
Because that's the last time Ashton Turner was relevant.
Yeah.
That one game which against
Mohali.
India
Mohali.
took the match away.
And after that, he got to the IPL 3 ducks.
Okay, predictions.
Predictions: Lucknow Super Giants 170, but they're winning it. LSG winning.
I think
Ashish Dhar has gone with 175 for 5 and LSG win.
I say about 162 and LSG win. I don't see this being the game that DC turn things around.
I will go with the LSG 169, but Delhi win.
Thank God. Enough for his team. I am going 180 for LSG and LSG win. Despite the fact that we did see a low scoring encounter last time, but I just thought I'll change it. Piyush Nandre has gone 168. Dex is was next level, gone 216 with the QDK 100. But if QDK does get 100, they'll get 200.
Oh yeah, easy.
Because his 100 will come mighty quick
At a rate of
and
knots.
allow them to
100%.
go to 200.
Indeed.
Yeah. Sarat Chandra has gone 148.
And a DC win.
Wow.
Ay, ay, ay. Very interesting.
Okay,
Abhinav Chatterjee also 200 for LSG.
200. Yes.
This track, interesting. Although they have gone black soil, right?
Black soil. Yeah.
Shubham Garg gone 118.
And DC win.
Shubham is very optimistic about the return of Kuldeep Yadav.
Yeah.
Okay then. See you mid innings. Bye bye.
Bye bye. Nandri.